Hello, fourth graders. Welcome to lesson 3.1, where we will continue talking about pizza, right? If you remember from our last lesson, we started talking about pieces of pizza and how we could represent fractions using a piece of pizza, right? So let's just say Mr. White ate this one, and this one, and this one. What fraction of this pizza did I just eat? 3/8, right? Should have said 3/8. I ate one, two, three pieces of pizza. So three is the numerator. That's the part. And then there are one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 pieces total. So 3/8. Now, let's get into this question here. You're going to be able to use your notebook, right? You'll need your notebook here because you're going to need to draw a picture to solve this. Okay, so go ahead and take a moment, read through this, draw a picture to try to solve it. Go ahead. All right, so let's talk about what these two brothers could do, right? These two brothers go to lunch and they get three little pizzas and they share them equally. And we have to be able to represent the amount of pizza that each one got. So, one way that we could do that, your picture might look, well, I'll show you that in a minute, right? We know that is there enough for each brother to get one whole pizza? There sure is, right? Because there's two brothers and three pizzas. So, yes. And how many whole pizzas are left over? Well, there'd be one left over, right? Because one brother, he'd get one pizza, another brother would get the other pizza, and then there'd be this extra pizza here, right? That we'd need to figure out what to do with. So, what could we do with it? Well, we could do this, right? Here's some beautiful drawings of these brothers. This brother gets this pizza, and he gets half of this pizza. The other brother gets this pizza and half of this one. So each brother gets a mixed number here, right? One whole pizza and one half pizza. This is one way that you could have drawn it in your notebook. But what if we divide the pizza like this? Look, see? One, two, three. So they cut each pizza in half, right? So this used to be its own pizza, right? Remember we said that there was like a separate pizza. So they each took one. Each took one pizza, but those pizzas are represented by two halves. So now he has three halves, and he has three halves. How would you write three halves as a fraction? Well, look at this. It's going to look weird. How many pieces do we have? One, two, three. Out of how many pieces make one pizza? 3 out of 2. Look at that. That is weird, but it's correct. That's the symbol for three halves, right? Each pizza is divided into two parts, and each brother gets three of those parts. Okay, this is called an improper fraction. It has the larger number on the top. We could have also divided each of these pizzas into fourths, and then each brother would get this much. So how would we write 6/4 as a fraction? What would we write? Okay, we would write 6 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on the bottom, how many pieces are in one pizza? Four. 6/4, like that. All right, let's get into, we can name these all as equivalent fractions, right? These are all the same amount. This and this and this are all equal. Okay, we call them equivalent fractions. See, look, right? It's all the exact amounts, the exact same amount of pizza. Equivalent fractions name the same amount. All right, our goal today is to be able to solve some number stories involving equal sharing, right? So that's what's going to happen here. All right, I'm going to demonstrate this problem, then we're going to actually get into your math journal a little bit early today. 6 hikers share 4 pounds of trail mix equally. How many pounds does each hiker get? Okay, so what I'm going to suggest to you is that you think of this as pizzas, right? I know it says pounds of trail mix, but if you think of it as pizzas, you'll probably be in a little bit better shape. Okay, so 6 hikers share 4 pizzas equally. Well, can each hiker have their own pizza? No, right? Because there's 6 hikers and there's 4 pizzas. So let's imagine that there was just one pizza and there were 6 hikers and they wanted to share it. What would they do? Well, they would divide it into 6 parts. Right? Oh, here, I'm going to draw my hikers down here. Here's my 6 hikers. Aren't they beautiful? And this hiker's name is A, and B, C, D, right, and so on. So if these 6 hikers had one pizza, they would divide it up like this. And A here, he would eat this one. And if they had 2 pizzas, they could also divide that into 6 parts. Why 6 parts? Well, look, right? There are 6 hikers. So there's 6 hikers here, right? So, and A, he would get to eat this one. And look, if it happened again, oh, it's kind of a smaller pizza. I meant to draw it the same size. A would get this. And on the last pizza, A would get this. All right. So now we have our hiker here. His name is A. We have to figure out how much pizza would A get. Well, look, in this one, he would get 1/6. And in this one, he would get 1/6. And in this one, he would get 1/6. And in this one, he would get 1/6. So if I added those up, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 4, right? And these are all sixths. When you're adding fractions, you keep the bottom number, you keep the denominator the same. So my answer here would be 4, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4/6. 4/6 of the pizza goes to our guy named A. Now, I could also do that differently. Look down here, I have that for you. Oh, it's so small. Let's make it bigger. So, this first picture is an example of what I just did, right? I took each of the pizzas and divided it into 6 pieces. And the first hiker here, they named him H1. I like my name of A better. They each got one piece. Now, what else could I do? What if we split each pizza into thirds, right? Into thirds. Well, then hiker number 1 is going to get 1/3 from here and 1/3 from here, but not from over here because these 2 pizzas are going to go to these guys. So we could list the answer as 4/6 like we did on the other screen, or we could also say 2/3. 2/3 is equivalent. These are the same. Okay, just like back when we were looking at the pizzas in the first problem, those were the same. All right, so we got a lot of equal sharing here. I'd like for you to open up in your math journal now to page 69 because we are going to do number 1 here completely together. So you can follow along and I might ask some questions, but honestly, I'm probably going to just kind of model this for you a lot because it can be a little complex, but I think that you'll get it as we go. All right, so let's look. Use drawings to help you solve the problem. So we have to draw. Draw, draw, draw. Solve each problem in more than one way and show your work. All right, let's do that. So, number 1, 3 friends shared 4 chicken quesadillas equally. How many quesadillas did each friend get? All right, I'm going to think of them as pizzas, even though they're chicken quesadillas. So, if there are 3 friends and 4 pizzas, will each friend get his own pizza? Yes. Yes, they will, right? There's 3 friends, and so there's 4 pizzas. So I'm gonna draw the 3 friends. I'm gonna come down here. Here's my first way. I like to have everybody draw the people and help you to divide things up. These guys are really short for some reason. So there's 3 friends. Their names are A, B, and C. You can give them different names if you want. And if there are 4 pizzas, then A might get this whole pizza, right? and B is going to get this one, and C is going to get this one. What are they going to do with this last one? They are going to divide it into 3 pieces because, right, you have 3 of them. So A is going to get this. So let's get an answer here. It's going to be a mixed number. We have 1 whole and then 1/3 of this pizza. Put those together and you get the mixed number 1 and 1/3. All right, take a moment and finish your picture there if you need to. Okay, let's solve the same problem another way. So 3 friends get 4 chicken quesadillas. We're going to go with pizzas, like we said. We have the rest of that space there. No, we don't. That's okay. We'll make it. So down at the bottom, right, it says another way. So I'm going to pull up a new screen and I'm going to have my 3 friends. You can do this drawing too. And I want you to imagine if we just had one pizza. What would they do with one pizza? Well, they would split it into 3 parts. Here, his name is still A, and A would get this one. And then if they had another pizza, they might do the same, right? We want it has to be shared equally. Oh, oh, that's a bad drawing. I got it. Oh, too much. All right, so A, there's the second pizza. Boy, I'm struggling here with these thirds. There we go. A, and then if they got another one, right? You've seen this before. And they had 4 pizzas because that's what the problem said. So A would get 1/3 of this one, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Now remember when you add these up, don't add up the denominators. The denominator stays the same. What's the answer here? 4/3. So this can be at the bottom of your page. This is your second way to solve the problem. 4/3 and 1 1/3 are worth the same amount. All right, what do you have to do? You have number 2 to answer. You have a group of 4 soccer players. They bought 6 gallons of water to the tournament. You can think of it as pizzas. That's what I did here. I would draw the players also, and then you get to solve it in a different way as well. I believe that there's down at the bottom is a try this problem. You're welcome to try that, but what you have to turn in is number 2. All right, 4th graders. That is all. If you need help with something, please make sure to let me know, and good luck.